Welcome to Beer Untapped with Perry Miller, the podcast. I'm joined by Seth.
Hey, welcome, guys. Thanks for finding us on the internet.
Now, these shows originally aired on Brookings Radio, but now they're all here for your enjoyment. I hope you like it.
There you go. Sit back, enjoy the show, relax. Let us know if you want to see anything on future shows. As we said, this comes out live in the Brookings area, but enjoy this archive episode.
Beer Untapped with Perry Miller. Welcome to Beer Untapped with Perry Miller. This week, Schell Brewing and later Brewtopia. Schell Brewing Company is the second oldest family-owned brewery in the United States. The New Ulm, Minnesota brewery's been operating since 1860. Kyle Marty is Schell's Director of Sales and Marketing and is a direct descendant of founder August Schell.
I am a sixth-generation Schell. I am the middle son, the socially stable middle son, we call it. I have an older brother that's a brewmaster. He's very involved in all the brewing that we're doing around here nowadays. With him and Dave Bird kind of work hand in hand. And I have a younger brother, Franz, who is the groundskeeper of the beautiful gardens here and kind of the jack of all trades, the guy that gets everything done. So I'm the guy that sits behind a desk and does the non-sexy part of the job.
Kyle says he and his two brothers naturally fell into their roles. Their father, Ted Marty, was the one responsible for bringing Schell's into the craft beer world.
He was the brewmaster kind of when the whole wave kicked. So before he even started doing the pills and the Hefeweizen, we were starting to get into the export series. So a hoppier kind of lager, and that was kind of the start of it all. And then in 1984, he brewed his first Pilsner and Hefeweizen. That's really kind of what started it all for us. He had the foresight to see that was kind of the way things were going to go, and he was big friends with Ken Grossman back then from Sierra Nevada, and they kind of all got it started.
He says they've never wavered from making quality German beers.
It's kind of our standard that we've stuck our flag in the ground in, and take immense pride in the people that we hire, and we give them the flexibility to really kind of flex their muscle. And they've never failed us, and they just produce great beers day in and day out. And it's not just the brewers; it's the whole staff here. I mean, it starts from the brewing process down to the packaging to the delivery guy. We're all proud of our employees.
So have you ever been tempted to make a big old hoppy IPA, currently the in thing when it comes to craft beer?
It is tempting. I mean, that's the biggest, fastest moving package and style there is out there, but at the same time, everybody's got one. So do we really need one more out there on the market? I don't think so. People tell us we should all the time. People also realize that there's a million other styles out there, and lagers are what we do best, and we're proud of it, and that's kind of what we're going to stick to.
And they seem to be doing it very well, just completing a $6 million expansion. Stay tuned, more Beer Untapped on the way. Welcome back to Beer Untapped as we take a look at regional brewing gem Schell Brewery of New Ulm, Minnesota. Also, Brewtopia coming right up. Now, you can regularly find Schell's beers at Brookings Liquor Store. Beer guide Drew Eklund says they always have Schell's on hand, and here's a few examples.
What they do very well. They're consistent with all of their products. Start with Deer brand, their flagship. It's a very solid lager. There's so many to choose from.
Oh, yeah. Firebrick's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's a sessionable lager, very highly rated. My favorite would probably be the Pils. Really excellent Pilsner, nicely balanced. It's peppery, lemony, just a little hint of bitterness.
By the way, the music today coming from Schell's original hobo band. And now we turn to Brewtopia. Coming Friday, September 5th to the W.H. Lyons Fairgrounds in Sioux Falls, a brand new event, the first annual Brewtopia, a celebration of beer, is being put on by Sioux Falls Hy-Vee stores and will feature beer sampling from dozens of brewers.
And we're charging $30, which we feel like is a great value. We're doing over 200 beers, and then we've got specialty beers that we're doing as well. That's going to be a part of the $30. We're going to have a punch card, and we're going to get 6 punches for specialty beers.
That's Scott Ramharder with Hy-Vee Wine and Spirits in Sioux Falls. He says you can buy additional punch cards if you want more of those specialty beers. Everything else tastes as much as you want for one price. Ramharder says they've been planning this for about 9 months. Will be as many as 20 of those very limited brews.
There's one from Dark Horse. It's something that was specially ordered for us a couple months ago. before their TV show, actually. It's a Baffo's Aunt Cherry. It's a big, bold brown ale that has been aged in bourbon barrels with Michigan cherries. Also, we've got Surly coming, and they have a collaboration with the Prof, the Belgian brewery, and they've got one coming that's called Long of Tooth.
Ram Harder says there'll be reps and beers there from local and major craft brewers. Seth Koch of Wooden Legs Brewing says they'll be there.
There always seems to be something new and different and unique to these festivals. We will participate on the 5th. I think myself and Brant will be down there pouring. The one cool thing about doing festivals in this area that I really like as a head brewer here and as an owner of the company is that we get a chance to go out and meet new fans and new friends and experience new ideas of flavors.
Get tickets and ticket information for the September 5th Brewtopia at Sioux Falls Hy-Vee stores. Now let's check out the Mike Tap Handle Beer of the Week from Pints and Quarts.
Shoots Hop in the Dark, which is the Cascadian Dark Ale. It's got nice coffee undertones with that Cascadian hop bite there, and it's a good dark ale to get that bitterness with a little bit of that coffee undertone.
Finally, my pick of the week, a special beer from Schell's. Stag Series number 8 is August Bach, a limited beer created in conjunction with an old brewery in Ulm, Germany, and they have it on tap right now at Wooden Legs in Brookings. A rich and malty blonde Doppelbock. Check out August Bach at Wooden Legs. And that's it for Beer Untapped with Perry Miller. Next week, we look at hops. Drink local and drink responsibly. Thank you for listening to this archived edition of Beer Untapped with Perry Miller. Feel free to listen to other episodes, and if there's anything you'd like us to talk about on a future show, please let us know. Thanks again.